All right, everybody, I want to say welcome back to Indian Trace. Just have to get some artifacts documented and some videos up. It's been a while. I make much fewer now, and I'll share some of the reasons why. I mean, what you're looking at is about, I don't know, 8, 9, over 2 months of what my best finds were in the 2 months, right? Now, of course, Indian Trace, what I do is I try to represent the last best trace of the pre-Columbian North American Indian. And some of this, in Catlin's picture, some of it was pre-Columbian. That went into the historic period as well with the teepees. Now all of this on a moving day, and I've had some notes out there and some people wanting me to show. A lot of these you've seen found live on some of the videos, but here's the cleanup with perfect natural light, the different styles, materials around here, the tones that you see in a chalky green and some others. There's a majority in here, I guess you'd say majority, of rhyolites, but there's also quartz and quartzes and indigenous stone here. And most all of you, when you see the quartz, you know exactly what it is. I mean, there's even gem quality quartz like this little one to the right of the nickel right here. Unbelievable. Anyway, a moving day, always, at least in my mind, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to koi the well, and it will be connected to a giveaway. Anyone who's watching who gets to see this video, which is few, should know that I'll go through them, and this has been a year of what my top finds are, and this is pretty heavy here. 2-3 pounds. And I've got to get this all, it's hard to say, into my display box. I'll figure out places for it, and I'll koi the well. But through the year here, these have been the top, and somehow this next giveaway is going to be connected to people who have watched these videos, who care and absolutely love these. These are the best that I've been able to find. Now, I went to, when we look at these, I went to State Park a few weeks ago, and they had some displays of what was found on the property, and of course they had slight amounts of Indian artifacts, especially the pottery. As you've seen me focusing on this channel, I'm going to start with this guy, just to look at while I'm sharing a couple stories. Super nice point and varied material here. I mean, all around these were my top. I call them G10, at least what I have for that quality. And they had pottery, and there were some bigger pieces, you know, $50 and dollar bill size, maybe $2 bills put together. Very nice pieces. I've only had 4 of them. But then a bunch of other smaller pottery, of course, that I found. This piece is from the clay pot. I'm trying to get good focus on it. As I always say, this will be the last time these are seen or documented for a very long time once they go into the display box. And anyway, those artifacts that were in the display case, I'm thinking to myself quietly, and nobody else, it's a very quiet sort of museum. I'm like, these are absolutely nothing close to what I find, and I'm nothing special. I'm nothing special. Some great quartz. This piece of quartz right here, I don't know if it's even focusing for me and doing what I want it to. It's not. Okay, that piece and that piece are sort of associated. They were found at the clay pot. I think they are in the exact same culture. They just feel like it. They're the width of these points and the strength and what I call dirty quartz. I haven't found this inclusion riddled dirty quartz in any other site. That's what I call it. But, you know, you go to, when I grew up, I saw arrowheads and what have you from here to California in different state parks and museums, and they were wired onto boards and put in display cases. Those of you out there know what I'm talking about. Look at these points. And I never imagined I could find them, let alone have my own display situation that exceeds the museums that you and I have seen. I mean, really. And that's just, I say that as a statement of humility. A lot of you have artifacts that exceed what they've been able to scrape up in a museum. That means that you and I know way more about the sites, if we're thoughtful and study about the cultures, the dispensations that were on certain land sites that we know, certain places, I call them pods, than they do. That's for sure. Look at these pieces. Oh my God, right? And I've never seen, I haven't gone in one museum. Now, I haven't been in the Smithsonian, but I haven't gone in one museum where they could show one general area, just maybe a case or a display like this. Now, we see them, and I'm blown away at our own sort of pocket artifact shows, from here to Arkansas to Missouri, and you guys are just, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, these are great pieces. I mean, really good quality. Look at this piece. It's crazy. But to me, look at how it's just pristine. To me, they don't. In some ways, that's a nice Guilford Yuma. I think I'll be giving that piece away. I have a lot of really great Guilford Yuma. It's one of my favorite styles. There you go, the focus. But points 365, I mean, Tennessee, you guys in Tennessee finding points, ditch walkers, just craziness. Now you can see there is none of that big stuff in this group. We find points that are 3 inches, like these two at the bottom. That's big for eastern central North Carolina. I mean, look at this whole. Now there's a couple in there that are about 4, and they're Guilford Yumas, but there's just, look at the style base. That's crazy, right? Anyway, I was shocked now in my life, thinking back on the memories of those museums, and even now going in a museum the other day and looking and saying, they don't have anything. They don't have anything to show the public. They have some scanty scraps of pottery, which were very fascinating. I always love them. But that's it. Look at this scraper. We all know what we're looking at when we see these thumb scrapers with the bit. No, but if we see on YouTube, we see a lot of people collecting what have you in different regions. It's amazing to see the select different materials and pieces that come from that region. I think it's really wild. And you guys have collections that exceed, I mean, Flint Spall, you have collections that exceed museum, and definitely museum grade. So anyway, it's long enough. I wanted you to see this. Based on comments and candor in some of the comments, I will be doing a massive coin the whale, and it will be given to somebody, probably behind the scenes, depending on, you can go to my description and there's an email, or you can make a comment, but you can send an email with thoughts and comments about this stuff. It's an amazing look at it. Because once I get through this and get it into my display box, and then have to get through this, which is 4 times that, there'll be pieces that are gonna have to be thrown back, but not really. I'm gonna get them into the heart and the hand of somebody who's gonna love them for the rest of their life. Maybe their grandkids or something, they can pass them on. I mean, I have a stock collection, don't get me wrong. So with that said, what a great look. I'll close the chapter on the past months, and maybe some more will come in. I know they will this fall. Hope you find out there.